after the long-awaited call, the Huawei P60 series arrived as scheduled. Although the phone market has ushered in the release of many high-end new products in recent times, there is no doubt that Huawei's flagship is still the focus of everyone's attention. Can the arrival of the P60 series boost the morale of domestic phones? Let's talk briefly about the Huawei P60 Pro. In terms of appearance, it is no exaggeration to say that among the new phones I have seen for a long time, the Huawei P60 Pro is the only product that can catch my eye with the design on the back. Of course, I am referring to this rococo white Huawei P60 Pro. When I first saw it, I put the phone on the table, and it looked like I saw a square shell from a distance. Under different light, the back of the phone will also show irregular luster like the superimposition of different shells. Huawei calls it the mother-of-pearl process. It is mainly made by hand by adding natural mineral powder to the back shell to condense the luster of the body and form a natural texture like mother-of-pearl. The most important thing is that the pattern of each phone is unique and cannot be copied, just like the shell pattern in nature. Phone manufacturers have been looking for ways to differentiate their appearance for many years. Unexpectedly, Huawei has blazed its own path with its unique craftsmanship. In other respects, the Huawei P60 Pro uses a Linglong 4-curved display covered with a Kunlun glass panel, and its toughness has been greatly improved. According to the official introduction, under the premise of ensuring better light transmittance, the overall phone's drop resistance has been enhanced by 10 times. The support for IP68 dust and water resistance can also explain Huawei's technological level. Under the excellent workmanship, the screen and back are closely connected with the middle frame, the curvature is smooth, and it can fit the hand shape well when held. The weight of the phone is also just right, there will be no feeling of falling, and at the same time it will not look cheap because it is too light, everything is just right. In terms of screen, under the mainstream screen resolution of 2700 by 1220 pixels, the display effect of the phone is also relatively delicate. It is still Huawei's classic color adjustment method, which builds the progress bar and has high brightness. The look and feel is more comfortable. If you pursue a more vivid display effect, you can also manually adjust the color temperature in the settings. In addition, the addition of LTPO 1 to 120 Hz dynamic high refresh rate also allows the phone screen to further avoid waste of power consumption. In addition to the distinctive design, the Huawei P60 Pro also brings some eye-catching functions, especially in terms of communication. It supports two-way BeiDou satellite messages, which can send smooth connection messages to the outside world and support multiple locations to generate trajectory maps. When the user is in a desolate no-man's land, in an environment where there is no ground network signal coverage, such as going to sea in distress, earthquake rescue, etc., it can also maintain interoperability with the outside world at any time. In order to maintain an excellent experience, HarmonyOS 3.1, which is equipped with Huawei P60 Pro, has also brought a lot of practical functions, which have been greatly upgraded in terms of UX interaction, fluency, privacy and security. The unlocking action to the main interface is done in one go, and the motion effect is mirrored to the end, and the user experience is very coherent. For the detail effect, Huawei P60 Pro has also carried out some refined processing on the desktop icons, such as the rounded corner transition of the desktop icons. You can see that the edge arcs are more natural, and there is no sawtooth effect at all. In addition to the system, the battery life of the Huawei P60 Pro is also remarkable. It is equipped with a 4815 mAh large capacity battery and supports 88 watts super wired fast charging and 50 watts wireless fast charging. Most importantly, it is also equipped with a new generation of self-developed battery health management engine that has further improved battery life. Cameras has always been one of Huawei's trump cards, and this time the Huawei P60 Pro's imaging has also maintained a consistently excellent level, focusing on super concentrating night vision telephoto. In terms of functions, Huawei has put a lot of effort into optimizing the camera interface, and the new XMAGE image-specific UXN icon look more in line with the public's aesthetics. When shooting, when you use the quick zoom ball and drag the zoom, the vibration motor will also give corresponding feedback, making the shooting experience more physical and intuitive. Swipe up on the camera interface, and a menu of function options will appear. The entrances of the UX interface are unified, allowing users to control frequently used functions such as photo ratio, style selection, filters, and settings. This time Huawei broke the existing periscope telephoto light path, redesigned the first super condensing lens group, brought a combination of f2.1 super large aperture and RYYB sensor. In the telephoto night scene, telephoto macro and telephoto, the anti-shake aspect has been fully evolved, and it can realize the master-level night scene telephoto experience. In addition to telephoto, the Huawei P60 Pro is equipped with a super focusing main camera, equipped with an f1.4 super large physical aperture, highlight input, and XD Fusion Pro can bring a higher dynamic range, improve sensitivity and clarity. In professional portraits, the super large aperture main camera combined with portrait segmentation computing capabilities can also bring gradual and layered optical blur, making the protagonist of the portrait more three-dimensional. In different scenarios, the f1.4 to f4.0 variable aperture of Huawei P60 Pro can also intelligently adjust the amount of incoming light. In general, when you get started with Huawei P60 Pro for the first time, you can feel Huawei's intentions, unique fashion appearance and color matching, and unique design once again explain what is an aesthetic pioneer. For continuous polishing in the field of imaging, it is better to solve the problem and overcome technology. The persistence of barriers brings a more extreme and humane shooting experience and also makes Huawei P60 Pro live up to the title of King of Video. Especially focusing on the exploration of practical functions makes this phone more pragmatic in today's market environment, where marketing gimmicks dominate, experience perhaps higher than the configuration itself. The comment area is waiting for your opinion. Have a nice day and see you soon.